So we're about to be treated to Sky News in full-on nonce mode. This is their youth culture program that they have every Sunday morning. And well, let's see where this one's going to go, shall we?
Community. If you've been to a panto, you'll have seen drag on stage. The panto dame is traditionally a...
Wow, we're only 10 seconds in and we're all getting the widow twanky defence. Okay, let's give them a chance. They're only kids. Let's give them a chance. Maybe this is going to be a more considered critique of this entertainment form.
Male actor dressed as a female character. In fact, drag can be traced right back to the 16th century when playwright William Shakespeare was alive. In those days, only men were allowed to perform it.
They're going for the William Shakespeare defence. Touché, Sky youth culture. We weren't expecting that one. Also, if the kids had thought it through a bit here, they could have actually got a twofer and denounced the patriarchy as well, you know, with the whole suppression of women in acting roles during Shakespearean times. But anyway, okay, you're up to the task, guys. You're providing an absolutely stout defence of this subject matter.
Theatres, so they play the female roles as well.
It's actually thought the word drag came from the way that actors' dresses would drag along the floor.
But drag has come a long way since.
Well, I didn't know that, so that's a little bit of information there. Thanks, Sky Youth Culture.
Then, I went to one of the UK's biggest drag events to find out why it's so important.
One of the biggest drag events? Wow. There's obviously a plethora of them, or a smorgasbord. Love is love. Love actually is love. You know what? Why didn't I ever think of that before? Love is actually love. Bloody hell. I tell you what, this is having the opposite effect on me that I thought it would. I thought I was going to be all sarcastic, and I think I can feel the iceberg of prejudice and bigotry inside me melting.
This is DragCon. It's a massive convention where drag performers from all over the world gather together in one place. There's fierce performances on the runway, and fans get to meet their favourite drag queens.
Well, you know what? I tell you what, fans getting to meet their favourite drag queens, this is far more wholesome than I thought it was.
It's just an amazing atmosphere, and it proves that you don't have to be ashamed of who you are. It's just all around such a positive...
Well, I tell you this much, I don't know what these kids thought they needed to be ashamed of, but anyway.
environment to be in.
It's really important because I can express myself and I don't need to be like everyone else. Drag today is...
Yeah. I think, conformity has gotten a terrible rep over the years. If we didn't have a little bit of conformity, there would be nothing against which we could define ourselves individually. So, come on, guys, you need a little bit of conformity.
Getting more and more popular. And it's not just as simple as male performers dressing up as female characters. It's an art form that means a lot to its fan base.
Drag shows that anything is possible, and it shows that you can be exactly who you want to be. You can wear what you want to wear and feel fabulous, and I think everyone deserves that.
Anyone can do drag. You know, the world's serious enough without everybody else taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, you see, again, it's a bit of a false dichotomy, guys. I don't believe that people are taking themselves that seriously. It's just that we use the outward indicators of people's appearance to kind of shorthand about forming an impression about what their intentions might be. And these folks here look like they probably subsist on, antidepressants, poppers, alcohol, and God knows what else, to fulfill themselves, And what can I say? Like, it's just, this is the outward appearance giving us an indication of what their character might be like.
And there are lots of kids who are here to get involved and perform. Like Lily. How did it feel to be up on the catwalk?
Really scary, but super fun, because
Again, I really don't understand what's going on here, because this is a little girl. And, I mean, like, in what way or shape or form is she defining herself in this context of drag performance? It just doesn't make any sense at all.
I love like drag and I watch it like all the time with my mummy.
Now, this is a family-friendly event, and there are kids of all ages here. But there are some people who say drag isn't suitable for kids. So,
Well, those terrible people saying these terrible things. Why would they say stuff like that? Raymond, could you stop rattling that paper while I'm making a video, please? Ray, please. No, he's not going to stop.
something that's growing in popularity is drag performers reading stories to children and their parents.
The question, of course, is why do they feel the need to do this? And could they not do this for elderly folk in, nursing homes or for other, say, vulnerable people? Why does the thing have to be focused on trying to brand it towards kids? And here we have the Teletubbies displayed in the background as well. It really, you would have to think that there's a somewhat more suspicious purpose.
Bring them along. But some people have been gathering to protest against these storytime events.
I do shows for kids. I have a collection of children's stories that I wrote, and I make shows for children. I think it's about the right show in the right place for the right...
Yeah. You see, I mean, look at, God bless this poor devil here. I mean, he kind of almost wants to say, so what if it's a highly sexualized milieu? Can we all not just celebrate love as love? It's like he wants to go there, but he can't quite bring himself.
My audience. I think if you're making age-appropriate work and you're doing it in a respectful way and you know your audience, then anyone can enjoy drag.
There could be some children that want to express who they are. You can be who you want to be and you're not restricted.
Again, with this kind of restricted thing, or that there's some sort of, malevolent, attack on individuality. I can't help but feel it's a bit of a red herring. Or rather, that this is the only way that someone could express their individuality. I mean, if you had an instinctively conservative interior thought life, are you not just as valid in expressing that? But
Coming here today has really changed my perspective of people in drag.
well, it's kind of confirmed my perspective. Mostly silly, vacuous, white liberal women trying to feel that they've touched on some sort of profundity with this sort of thing. The most benign reading is that it's just silly beyond all measure. But unfortunately, it's probably a hell of a lot worse than that. But anyway, thanks for listening.